It's Ava Barron Thomas, who set up her small business 18 months ago. Morning to you, Ava.
Good morning.
Thanks very much for coming in, because I know you've come up from Exeter. Tell us a bit about what your business is in Exeter.
I've got a dance studio, so we're sort of a very, very small setup with classes for children in lots of different ways, not examinations, but we're trying to get a little bit of everything for everyone, really.
And it's a business that hasn't been going long, has it? But you've certainly been helped by the funding for lending scheme.
Absolutely.
Tell us about that.
I started a couple of years ago with baby ballet, really little tiny dance classes, going from church hall to church hall, and I just got fed up with, even though my kids are only sort of 3 years old, arriving and it's cold, dirty and dusty, and I was like, we need professional facilities down here, and there's nowhere in our city that has proper flooring and mirrors and that dream that the little girl gets when they walk into a dance studio. So that was sort of my niche tick in a box. I was like, that's what I want, and we started looking around for it.
So you got the money from a bank to do that via this scheme.
Absolutely.
And was it difficult to get it?
I think I had to do an awful lot of market research. There was a lot of planning that went involved, and I went to a couple of banks. It was my personal bank that took the time to sort of sit down with me and say, well, yes or no, you could go down this route. I hadn't actually heard of the lending scheme myself before that, so it was them that pinpointed us to it. It was fairly smooth sailing from there. They took it off and did all the work, really.
In the past, we've sometimes talked, particularly on this programme as well, about businesses and their relationship with banks and it not being great and it being harder to get money. What do you think businesses feel like at the moment, small businesses, about getting money to help them?
To be totally honest with you, climates are changing a little bit. There's so much going on with bank managers leaving positions and things like that, and we were lucky that we had someone face-to-face to speak to, which was reassuring, because I'm not a money person at the end of the day. I had an idea and I'm arty, and I knew there was no money in funding for arts and things, so my only option was to sort of go a private way and fund it myself. I don't have any capital. So.
And is it going well for you?
It's a year. We're a year down the line and we're still here, and yeah, this year I can sort of put my foot back a little bit and think cash flow is now starting to work, and I can focus on the important stuff, the teaching and the fun things and the PR and that, and not have in the back of my head, we've got, bills and outlays and things to pay anymore. Yeah. Well, so I'm reassured for that.
Brilliant. Well, thank you very much for coming to talk to us. I'm picturing now baby ballet. Could you imagine that? That must be hard to control.
It'd be like herding cats, wouldn't it? Magic wands.
Thank you.
Thanks very much.
6:52 the time.